So what does QiGong do? Well, first of all, QiGong helps you to heal the body. If I go through and I'm moving, say I'm got a shoulder injury, and I move my arm through that right there, I might get right, oh, that hurts right there. Since I'm going slow, I can move right up to the point where it's like, oh, don't go any further else it'll hurt. If I go fast, I'll go way into the point of injury and hurt myself even more. If I'm going slow, I can get right to the point of injury and then come back. This causes the tissues to become vascularized, allowing more nutrients and other things to flow to the site of injury, helping to facilitate healing. You also move lymph through the area by contracting the muscles in the area. And you'll notice going slow, over time, the range of motion is increasing. And you get to move further pain-free by the time you're done with the exercise session. Now, the next day, you may all the way back to here again, but over the course of a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you'll notice you're able to get further initially pain-free until eventually you heal the injury. Now, it doesn't mean all injuries are healable by using QiGong. This is for minor injuries that do not require surgery. If surgery is required, you can't heal it with QiGong. But this right here is one of the main reasons for doing QiGong. Another reason for QiGong, it allows you to maintain your health even if you have health problems. So cardiac patients can't go, oh, let's throw some punches, boom, 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 fast, fast, fast. Heart can't take it. But they can sit there and do nice slow motions, and they can even pretend to do martial arts by going slow. And so if they enjoy martial arts but their heart isn't good anymore, they can sit there and still practice going slow, with no worries about aggravating the heart condition. This is why many people recommend QiGong for heart patients. Another benefit of QiGong. QiGong helps to improve your strength. Now, there's two types of QiGong, soft and hard. Hard QiGong, we're going to say they want to move from dynamic tension, and that dynamic tension is going to help to densify the muscles. This is why it's a primary iron body conditioning exercise, because it's going to densify the muscle tissues, creating a thicker shield between the surface and the internal organs and the bones that are being shielded by the muscles. Another thing it does is it helps to recruit muscle fibers that otherwise would not be involved. This is really important with the slow type of QiGong. Whenever you're moving soft QiGong, I'm sitting there moving very, very slow through a motion like this. When you begin, you'll probably notice you'll go and also be like a little skip beat right there, and another skip beat. And I'm overemphasizing the skips, but you get these little skip beats. And those little skip beats right there are where there's muscle fibers not involved in the motion. They're not awake. They're just like, I normally don't do anything. So by going slow and trying to smooth out the jerks so there's no more jerking going, you have recruited muscle fibers into the motion that weren't there before. And then, with them being into the motion now, you can now train them to be involved in the motion when you go fast, thereby increasing the amount of power you can generate, the amount of acceleration you can have by having additional muscle fibers recruited into the motion and firing in the proper order. This is one reason why in martial arts we emphasize gracefulness. If you're not graceful, that means that you have muscle fibers not coordinated with each other and your motions are going in different directions. Therefore, you're wasting energy by not being graceful. Another thing that QiGong does is it helps to keep you youthful. As we age, our muscles become tight, our joints lose range of motion. And so as we lose range of motion, we start to, this is when we get old like this and can't move no more because our joints have lost range of motion. By going nice and slow through these big ranges of motion, we're helping to keep these alive so that we don't end up like this when we're old and we're able to move normally as we age. As you get older, you don't want to sit there and start going, boom, let's go through these big ranges of motions here. That's how you start tearing things as you get older. But sitting here and just going nice and slow, you can go right up. You can even go further. See, if I go through and hyperextend something going fast, that results in injury. But when I go slow, I can actually hyperextend the joint and increase its range of motion by going slow. If I did the same thing going fast, I actually hurt myself. Whereas going slow, I can actually help it to improve myself because that hyperextension becomes a stretch on the joint, thereby facilitating increasing the range of motion. Whereas fast, it's going to hurt you if you did it fast. So these are some of the reasons we do QiGong. Now, there's a lot of mysticism attached to it. Take the mysticism and go dump it in the trash can. There's a lot of science behind it too. But when this stuff was being discovered, The ancient people didn't understand science like we do today, so they explained everything in terms of mysticism. Unfortunately, there's some people who think you go, Hadouken, and then this chi ball flies across the room, or they go whoo like that, and they think they can knock a crowd of people down. That's buckets. That's BS. Truth is, there is scientific evidence for how QiGong works. There's also evidence that it facilitates healing as well. The ancients would have explained the healing factor as, oh, you're converting qi into jing, and that jing is causing new body tissues to build, repairing the injury. That's not how it actually works. It actually works because it's vascularizing the injured area. It's allowing more lymph to flow through the injured area, thereby facilitating healing that way. Another thing that QiGong benefits is it helps you to engage the brown fat burning, which is involved with the way we breathe, but that gets into more advanced topics with how QiGong works. And I'll save that for another video because I'm already at 6 minutes and 30 seconds on this video here. But these are some of the benefits of QiGong, and this is why everyone should actually do it, because it's excellent exercise for absolutely everybody. It's probably the best form of exercise that has ever been invented by mankind.